in a world where tragedy sometimes happens. We don't choose it, but we choose what we're going to do about it. We choose to be brave. We choose to have hope. We choose to fight. And when we choose to play for the world, that's next is make better. We can choose to have the hospital, which is the world's best medicine made better.
This is a small town. Everybody knows of everybody.
When someone comes in and they're significantly different, because you know, this is not the way the religion is.
I will do the best I can to try and keep up and advocate for the patient and do what's best for them. You need to know somebody's sick. You need to know when the doctor is going to call them on the special forces.
I am moving on to meditation to which is unlike anything that I've seen.
I know what I'm stating about the facilities that we have. I wouldn't hesitate to send anyone in my meeting there.
I think we have a lot of things to work with.
This is a small town. Everybody knows of everybody.
When someone comes in and they're significantly different, because you know, this is not the way the religion is.
I do the best I can, try to keep up and advocate for the patient and do what's best for them.
They were all right numbers. 7th player and 2.
I am moving on to meditation which is unlike anything I've seen.
I know what we stated about the facilities that we have. I wouldn't hesitate to send anyone in my meeting failure.
I think we have a lot of education to work with.
High School is a proud member of the Missouri State High School Activities Association, and we remind all spectators that this game is competitive, but it is also an educational experience for all players and students. We encourage all spectators at tonight's game to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is expected during Farmington High School, as we set a positive example for our students and players. Please rise and remove your caps. Let's honor this great country we live in with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First of all, our guests from North County, the Raiders. Number 1, junior Ashley Moore. Senior number 2, Kylie Morris. A freshman, number 9, Emma. A junior, number 11, Ariel Stewart. A sophomore, number 15, Emily Beach. A junior, number 22, Ian Lynch. And a junior, number 20.
All I need is for life to watch it. Yeah, I'll grab one. All right, thank you.
Now, get on your feet for the starting lineup for your Farmington Knights.
When do you need me to start talking? Just go ahead now. Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Black Knight Fieldhouse here in Farmington, Missouri. We have a pink out game tonight for you with the visiting North County Raiders matching up against your Farmington Knights. Tonight is a very special night, Breast Cancer Awareness Night. in support of Volley for the Cure. 2 teams, 1 cause in tonight's matchup. For North County Raiders, they start number 22, Kaylee Winch. Number 11, Ariel Stewart. Number 2, Kylie Morris. Number 9, Emma Goggle. Number 25, Lauren Forrester. And number 15, Emily Veach. And we're going to start off with a misplay by the North County Raiders as Farmington gets their first point. Starting out for the Knights, number 21, Jessie Miller. Number 8, Kaylee Wooldridge. Number 2, Blair Busenbark. Number 4, Macy Pauls. Number 2, your libero, Macy Embry. And number 22, Sarah Bauer. Kaylee Wooldridge with a nice tip over on the North County receiving. Sarah Bauer is still at the serve. She'll flip it over. My apologies. Blair Busenbark is wearing number 7 tonight. I sit by libero number 1, Ashlyn Moore. It's a 3-0 run to start out the game for the Knights. Sarah Bauer smacks it over. 1, 2, 3 by the Raiders. Morris will get it over. Received by Macy Embry, set by Sarah Bauer. Up to Blair Busenbark, a little tap over, and it's going to get down. Kylie Morris cannot come up with the pancake save off the Blair Busenbark tip. Sarah Bauer still serving. A 4-serve streak right here. This ball is able to get that one cleanly. Sarah Bauer sets to Jessie Miller, able to dug out by Morris. And Kelly Wooldridge with the block on Oder. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter what gender it is. You'll have a hard time finding somebody that jumps higher than Kaylee Wooldridge at Farmington High School. Jenna Wynn in the game, the junior. First time seeing action tonight. Kaylee Winch with the spike over the Knights' defense. The Knights' defense is pressing up quite a bit to the net tonight. Seen a couple balls already go over their heads on some kills. Number 15, Emily Veach, serving for the Raiders. Lauren Bishop hits it into the net on the receive. Knights came out strong, but looking a little sloppy so far since they scored their 6th point. Sarah Bauer over to Jessie Miller. A little tap over, and that is why she leads the team in kills. She's very crafty when the ball is in the air. Has a lot of tricks up her sleeve. Everybody is worried about her power, but she's able to finesse it into the open spots in the defense. She'll be serving now. Barely over the net. Gets dug out back to her. Jessie Miller bump, set by Jordan Harris. Gonna set it back to Jessie Miller. Not a whole lot you can do with that one, but a misplay by the libero Moore is going to result in the Knights' point. Still 10-9 North County in this first set. Jessie Miller serves over, taken by Moore. Veach set over to Winch. Winch up and tipped up by Jenna Wynn. Blair Busenbark a little too tall for her to get back into the play. The tall figure, Kaylee Winch, is up to serve. Gets it over, dug out by Jenna Wynn this time. Not cleanly, though, as it falls back on North County's side under the net. North County leads by 3 in set number 1. Blair Busenbark digs it out of bounds, and boy, this Farmington team. Julie Ward is going to take a timeout, the head coach for the Knights, and from the commentators table it is apparent that they may need one. They are looking much sloppier than we have seen this season. We'll take a little break as we take a 1-minute timeout. And we're just ready to resume action here at Black Knight Fieldhouse in beautiful Farmington, Missouri. Kelly Winch sets back over. Jenna Wynn cleanly dug this time. Set by Jesse Miller over to Jordan Harris. Gets blocked. Back over by Macy Pauls. Kelly Winch backpedaling for that one. And number 9, Emma Goggle, is going to hit that one out of play on the left side of the Knights defense. Macy Pauls hitting the ball over for the Knights. Dug out by Oder. Nice save by, nice save by Veach at that moment, but we have a double tap. Looks like Lauren Bishop is going to get the kill on that one, as it was set up perfectly to her by the Raiders dig. North County up 13-11. If you haven't already, ladies and gentlemen, please hit the subscribe button down there to catch up on all of our live streams and events going on at FHS. Quick hit by Goggle. Can't get that one back into play. Farmington looking a little more focused coming out of the timeout. And we've got a double hit here by the Raiders. Baseball's going to be serving again. A high arcing one. Taken out by Forrester. Set up by Veach over to Oder. It's going to get, and Jesse Miller uses the net. Oder tried to do the splits to save it, but Jesse Miller with a weird, the ball took a weird direction off the top of the net and somehow ended up on the North County side after Jesse Miller used her fist to get it over. Oder, nice gymnastic, flexible attempt at a save, but couldn't do it. And we're going to have Goggle hit it over on that one. The Knights have regained the lead. It is 15-13 to their advantage. Macy Pauls, her 6th serve of the evening. Beach sets it over to number 5. Marler, seeing her first action of the game, and we have a lift by Emma Goggle. Not much you can do there after the ball just slingshot off the net, and we're going to have a Raiders timeout as the Knights are up 16-13. We'll take another timeout here at Black Knight Fieldhouse. Both squads are ready to resume action. And we have a pink ball being used tonight as, again, Farmington and North County are coming together to bring awareness to breast cancer and all other cancers. We have an out-of-bounds play. Seems to hit the pole on the net by North County. 17-13, Knights advantage. Macy Pauls on her 8th serve of the night. Oder saves it over, but yet out of play. Reversed that dig over the net and into a hole in the Knights defense, but just out of play. And Macy Pauls will serve that one into the net. One of the few miscues we've seen from the serving game for both teams tonight. Stewart will be serving. Jenna Wynn digs it out. Jesse Miller going to set it up in the back row to Macy Pauls. She's going to hit a fireball over, and not dug out by North County, but somehow they managed to regain their bearings. But Blair Busenbark simply crushes a set into the North County defense onto the wood. Knights point. Macy Embry serving the ball for the Knights. Is over. Hit by Forrester, tipped up by Jordan Harris. Kaylee Wooldridge gonna come up and explode, but just too much power onto that hit as it goes out of bounds over the North County defense. So we're gonna hit it over. Morris, oh, and Emily Veach is gonna try to hit an early one, but just comes off the side of her hand and straight into the netting. 2015 Knights here in frame number 1. Sarah Bauer back in the game to serve. Kylie Morris, nice dig, going up to Lauren Forrester. Sarah Bauer digs it out. Blair Busenbark to the back row to Macy Pauls, and it's going to go right and out of bounds as the Raiders will take the serve back. Ashlyn Moore on the serve. Hits it over. Macy Embry. Out of play, but Blair Busenbark there to save it. Macy Pauls gets tipped up by Winch. Winch will save it again and going to be hit by Lauren Forrester. Tipped by both Busenbark and Wooldridge. Saved by Sarah Bauer and blocked by Lauren Forrester as Blair tried to use the second hit to get it over. Forrester saw it coming all the way though. Blocked it back onto the wood on Farmington's side. Moore keeping North County alive and in the game. Macy Paul is able to dig it out back onto the North County sideline. Beach sets it up to Winch, and Winch hits off the right side of her hand, the right side out of bounds. Now, Kaylee Winch is listed at 6 foot, but I'm looking at a couple 5'11" girls for the Farmington Knights, and she is easily a couple inches taller than her opposition. Blair Busenbark with the dig. Sarah Bauer over to Jessie Miller. Jessie Miller going to try to bring the fire, but again, Kaylee Winch, the length, able to have the ball ricochet off her wrist, it seemed like, and back over the Farmington defense. 21-18 Knights, still in set number 1. Lauren Forrester over. Macy Paul's up, little finesse. O'Dare there to get it. Moore's going to hit it over from the back row. Sarah Bauer digs it out. Macy Paul set up to Kaylee Wooldridge. Kaylee Wooldridge. They're going to give the point to the Raiders as Matt Klump calls. Our official Matt Klump calls Kaylee Wooldridge in the net. Knights kind of shaking their head at that call. In my opinion, it was a solid call by the ref. Sarah Bauer set up to Kaylee Wooldridge. Kaylee Wooldridge going to try again. This time it's get Kaylee Winch. And a little bit of chaos going on as Kaylee Winch blocked the ball, came back into her chest, and she was able to hit it back out. Hits it over, and Blair Busenbark seemed to have the pancake save, but the top official will not give her the benefit of the doubt. Macy Paul's going to hit it over, dug out by Morris Veach over to Kaylee Winch in the middle. She's going to tip it over, and Macy Embry cannot get to it in time. So we have a tied ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 21 all. North County serve, and we have a lengthy set 1 here at the table. Lauren Forster into the net on her serve. Had a nice string of serves. This one just going to fall a little short into the mesh. Farmington will regain the lead, and we have junior Jenna Wynn up to serve. Serve Morris. Set up by Veach. Veach over to O'Dare. Off the net, and Jessie Miller puts a fist out but cannot keep the ball alive. Tied ball game once again. I believe that is the 5th lead change of the night. Ace Balls digs it out, leading team receptions again, and the leader, Jessie Miller, hits the ball and it seems to find its way out of bounds. So we have Veach serving the ball for the Raiders. Blair Busenbark digs it out over to Sarah Bauer. Jessie Miller again using the finesse. The finesse seems to be her friend tonight. We see a lot of power come out of Jessie Miller on her spikes, but tonight she's able to use the finesse game effectively. Jessie Miller serves it over, and just a miss hit right there by number 5, Whitney Marler. Just Miller gonna hit it over. Dug out by O'Dare. Winch. Possibly a double hit, but not called by the refs. Jordan Harris gonna hit it over, blocked by Winch. And a lot of action going on at the top of the net tonight. Jordan Harris gonna nonchalantly hit it over. O'Dare hits it back over. Jordan Harris over to Macy Pauls. Macy Pauls tries to find a hole, can't do it. Lauren Forster digs it out. Veach set over to O'Dare, dug out by Jesse Miller, hit back over by Jordan Harris. And Blair Bismarck gonna dig one after. Quick reception, quick answer by North County. And North County not effectively using their 3 hits. They want to get it over quick, and Lauren Bishop is able to get the ball to ricochet off Kaylee Winch's arms and win the set for Farmington by a score of 25-23 as the team switch sides. We'll take a little break. Come back at you with Black Knight volleyball action. I'll try it. And we're back with you as we are in the midst of the first intermission. Farmington took the first set 25-23. It was a very back and forth set as Farmington started off the set strong, getting out to a 6-0 lead early, but North County stayed resilient, came back, took the lead briefly as Farmington showed some sloppy play there in the middle of the set. Farmington refocused, came out of a timeout, and North County as well took a timeout, refocused, and we had an ongoing battle for the majority of the second half of the first set. So if the first set is any indication of the rest of the game, we have a good one on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, my name is Tyson Gray. You're watching BKTV here on YouTube. And again, your friendly reminder that if you haven't already, subscribe to us. Get notifications. You'll be able to watch any live stream over any event we are covering here at Farmington High School. And if you ever miss a game, you can head over to the videos and watch any of the ones we have recorded and put in the vault. North County will start off serving. Ashlyn Moore back there to get the second frame going. Macy Pauls, miss hit right off the serve. An ace to start off the second set by the Raiders. Lady Raiders are head coached by Chelsea Crocker, assisted by Tracy Oder and Allie Klein. Jesse Miller going to hit it over, put some power on that one. Kylie Morris, nice save, but can't keep it in the ballpark, so to speak, as Ariel Stewart tries to get to it out of bounds, but just can't quite get there. Bear Busenbark to serve for the Knights. Knights are head coached by Julie Ward, assistant coached by Haley Baker and Lindsay Eves. Nice hit there by the Knights front line. Knights have the advantage 2-1. Kylie Morris takes one off the chest. Lauren Forster, nice save there as pandemonium was going on. Kelly Wildridge hits it to the right. Beach can't get it over off the dig. 3-1 Knights. A little softer on the serve by Blair Busenbark. Ashley Moore able to get it over for the Raiders. Sarah Bauer set up to Jesse Miller. Jesse Miller going to bring the hammer again, and this time it will get through the block and onto the wood for the Knights. 4-1 for the Knights in pink. Busenbach still serving for the Knights. Dug out by Stewart, set up by Veach, hit by Lauren Forrester. Knights eventually go over to Jessie Miller. She tips it over. Veach gonna set it up in the middle for Kaylee Wooldridge. Kaylee Winch, and she's gonna put it straight down. Amazing what some length and some height will do for you in this game. Not a whole lot of people can stop that kill. Lauren Forrester over to Macy Embry, digging it out. Sarah Bauer flips it behind her to Kaylee Wooldridge. Gets blocked by Kaylee Winch, showing her dominance on the front line early. Knights still up 4-3 as Forrester is serving for the Raiders. Dug out again by Embry, set up again by Sarah Bauer in the middle for Jessie Miller, and she will bring the Thunder for the kill. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, it just seems that it is a battle of the front lines here in this game, as we have some highlight plays being made with the trees. Jenna winning the game is served for the Knights. Kylie Moore's going to bump it. Emily Veach is going to put it behind her to Kaylee Winch, gets it over. Sarah Bauer set up to Jessie Miller on the left side, and she is on a tear, ladies and gentlemen, as that one also finds its way out of play off of Kylie Morris. And while the finesse game worked so much for Jessie in the first set, the power hits are what are becoming really effective for Jessie Miller as Kaylee Winch finds herself in the net. 7-3 Knights. Kyle Morris up. Emily Veach sets to Kaylee Winch again. Takes a little off this time. Jessie Miller going to hit on the second set and finds its way onto the floor. I believe that is 5 kills for Jessie Miller. She has collected 5 of the 8 points for the Knights. Jenna Wynn. Serve it over. Pushed over by Lauren Forrester. Blair Busenbach going to dig it out. Bumped over by Sarah Bauer. Oh, nice save by Blair Busenbach. Set up by Lauren Bishop over to Jessie Miller. Jessie Miller's 6th kill of the night off the net. She is just finding the holes in the North County defense, and I'm sure that head coach Chelsea Crocker will want to talk about that in this North County timeout. We'll take a little break. Come back to you at Black Knight Fieldhouse, where your Farmington Knights are leading 9-3 over the North County Raiders. And we're back with you as Farmington and North County both break their huddles to get this second frame rolling again. Jenna Wynn still serving for the Knights. Beach set up to Kaylee Winch. Kaylee Winch right into Sarah Bauer's wrists. Macy Pauls. Oh, and quick reactions by the North County defense to get it back over. Tipped up after Jessie Miller spike. Lauren Forster going to set it over, and we'll get this thing calmed down again. Sarah Bauer set up in the middle to Lauren Bishop. Dug out by Kylie Morris, set up by Emily Veach on the bump. O'Dare gets it over to Blair Busenbach. Jessie Miller going to try to hit it again. Misjumps it. Doesn't matter. Ashley Moore cannot control it and hits it out of bounds on her own side. Wynn still serving. Veach, lots of sets tonight for the Raiders. Kaylee Winch gets the ball to find its way to the floor as Jenna Wynn comes up from the back row to try to save it with the pancake, but cannot do it as Kaylee Lynch took a little bit off, found the holes in the Farmington defense. 10-4 Knights. Veach is going to serve it over, and it's going to be an ace as it finds the lone spot in the back row of the Knights. Some discussion going on with our side judge, Paul Abishon. Jesse Miller going to bring it again. It's becoming a staple in this Knights attack. Jesse Miller getting the set and bringing it down as she brings the right mix of athleticism with technique. Jesse Miller going to serve it over to Forrester. Veach over to Marler, but Bisenbark going to hit it out. Macy Paul's going up, two hands over to O'Dare for the Raiders. Kelly Lynch going to get over again with the finesse. Jordan Harris set over to Macy Paul's. Macy Paul's going to bring more power this time, gets blocked. Jesse Miller going to set over to Jordan Harris. High arcing one over to Veach. Marler going to set it up to the back row to Moore. Moore down, dug out by Jesse Miller. Jordan Harris set up to the middle to Lauren Bishop and dug out by Veach. And Marler on the second hit sets it over, and the Knights were caught off guard. It'll find its way to the floor. Knights still have the lead 11-6. On the pink out Knight. Jenna Wynn dug over. Oh, and Jordan Harris showing her display of power as well. As the ball blazes past the North County defense and onto the wood in play. Macy Paul's going to serve for the Knights. She'll get it over. Forrester bumped over to a setting Veach. O'Dare going to hit it, and it's going to go just over the back line and out of play. Knights with a 13-6 advantage. Macy Paul's going to serve it over again. Back to Forrester. Veach setting up to Marler this time. She'll set it over. Jordan Harris, quick to hit, but hits it out of bounds. That'll give the ball back to the Raiders. Stewart on the serve. Dug off closely by Macy Pauls, and it's going to find its way over the net. And it'll be a point for the Knights as it finds its way to the ground in front of Ariel Stewart. Macy Embry in the game to serve for the Knights. Stewart going to dig it up to Veach. Owen Forster gets it down on the right side. 14-8 Farmington. North County fighting, but just can't put a good string together of points to contest with the Knights' array of runs. And by saying that, they get one down off the net. Kai Morris serving for the Raiders. And it's going to be another ace as the Knights are looking a little discombobulated on their defensive side. Macy Embry whiffs on the serve. Kylie Morris still up there. By Bisenbark to ensure that it gets received this time. Macy Embry hits it over with a bump. Moore over to Veach. Veach up to Lauren Forrester. One of their go-tos. Saved by Kelly Williams. Kelly Williams is going to bring it down, and it'll hit the ground in front of Morris. 15-10 Farmington. Again, we're having the pink out night here at the Black Knight Fieldhouse. Two teams, one cause, volleying for the cure to cancer. Sarah Bauer going to serve it over. Ariel Stewart over to Emily Veach. And we're going to have Goggle hit it over. Jessie Miller going to get herself another kill as it ricochets off the double block by North County. Not only does Jessie Miller bring the power, but she also puts a little bit of spin on the ball, as I've noticed as she's gone along. Sarah Bauer going to serve it over. Morris going to dig it out. Veach, quick over. Morris going to hit it again. Macy Pauls digs it out. Set up by Sarah Bauer. Jessie Miller, gets blocked this time, but quick enough to get it back over. Lauren Forster. Sarah Bauer, able to get it back, able to keep it alive, and a cheeky two-handed kill there by number 15. Emily Veach caught the Knights completely off guard. Macy Paul is going to miss hit that one as that goes back out, and a series of tips and kicks trying to save it, but to no avail. Raiders have cut this lead down 16-12. Moore serving for the North County Raiders, hits it over. Macy Pauls digs up to Sarah Bauer. Blair Busenbar can't get it over the net. Might have been tipped by the 6-footer Kaylee Winch. Ashley Moore over. Blair Busenbark set up by Sarah Bauer. Jessie Miller just going to lightly hit it over. Kaylee Winch wants to bring it, gets tipped by Jessie Miller and down to where a Farmington player was not present. And here we are, 16-14 Farmington, North County on the come up. Ashley Moore with the serve. Sarah Bauer, again the assist leader for the Knights, just going to hit it over on the set. Kaylee Winch hits it over on the second time. Sarah Bauer going to set this one up to Jessie Miller, and Jessie Miller gets dug out by Kylie Morris. Alive by Veach, but Farmington will get the point. They will give Winch a double hit. So for all the momentum that North County was gaining, quickly taken away by a miscue. By Busenbark serves it over the ace leader. Again, 20% ace percentage on her serves. Jessie Miller going to hit it. Gets blocked by Kaylee Winch. And it is just plain hard, just plain difficult to get it over that tower in the middle. 17-15 Farmington. North County with the serve. Forrester to be specific. Macy Embry rather. Missed it, but Blair Busenbark ready to get it back into play. Veach step behind her to Kaylee Winch. Dug up by Macy Embry. Jessie Miller going to hit it back over. O'Dare whizzes it past the Farmington defense. Might have thought that ball was going to travel out, but it stayed in bounds. And it cuts this Farmington lead to 1 as North County are in a 17-16 deficit right now. Forrester just going to get it down for the ace, and it is 17 all right here. And as you would suspect, Julie Ward going to take a timeout this set. We'll be right back with you here in Farmington, Missouri. And we'll get right back with you. Here at beautiful Black Knight Fieldhouse. Fairly new facility. Officially erected in 2016 in December. Lauren Forrester going to hit it over. And it looked like the second set was going to be over swiftly, but North County not going to go out without a fight. O'Dare going to set it over Jessie Miller. Kaylee Woodridge on the second hit, is going to put just enough spin on the ball to cause problems for North County, and Farmington regains the lead once again. 18-17 is the score. Jenna Wynn serves over. Dug out by Ashley Moore. Quick set by Emily Veach over the net. And Blair Busenbark's going to hit it from the back row. Just gets it over the net off a tip. And Kaylee Winch dug out by Lauren Bishop in the front row. And Jessie Miller hits what appears to be a knuckler. That thing came off Lauren Forrester's dig attempt very oddly. Looked like it died right on her wrist. Jenna Wynn going to serve it back over for the Knights. Kylie Morris dives down. Kaylee Winch just has so much time to find all the openings in the Farmington receiving team. It is 19-18 Farmington right now. These balls, receiving the serve, set over to Lauren Bishop, and it's going to go off what appears to be the head of Kaylee Winch. As she said it hit her head as she jumped a little late off the head of Kaylee Winch and down on the wood for a Farmington point. Jesse Miller serving. Dug out by Olu there. And nice save by Blair Busenbark. Macy Paul's just going to get it over the net off a tip. 21-18 Knights. And they're looking to make a run to end this thing early. Jesse Miller going to serve it over. Moore sets it out. Over to Winch. Winch again. Oh, and Jenna Wynn goes for the diving save, but ball seems to hit off the side of her face and find its way to the ground. Kaylee Winch off the front row and now serving for the Raiders. Gets it over. Dug out by Blair Busenbark. Bump set by Jesse Miller over to Jordan Harris. Received well by the Raiders and blocked by Lauren Bishop. There's a hit and a miscue again by the Knights. From a spectator's perspective, it seems that the Farmington Knights are shooting themselves a lot in the foot tonight with a bunch of miscues and miscommunication, like almost there, and it's going to be in for Jordan Harris, just barely on the serve line. Good eyes by the Farmington line judge, staple Chuck Eves over there. Macy Paul serves it over. Ashley Moore dug out. Each set up to Marler and almost hit the scoreboard. Somehow stayed alive by the Farmington Knights. O'Dare is going to hit the post. 23-20 Farmington as they're 2 points away from taking this one at home. And we'll have a Raiders timeout. We'll be back with you shortly here at Black Knight Fieldhouse on Black Knight Television. And teams are back up on the floor. North County fighting to keep this match alive. Farmington ready to seal the deal. We'll see who has enough firepower to bend the will. Macy Paul serves over, high arcing one to North County. Served up, and Goggle just going to hit the net with two hands. 24-20 Farmington. And this is match point, ladies and gentlemen. Macy Paul's at the serve. North County gearing up to put on a run. Moore receives it. Set up by Veach as often tonight. Goggle going to get it over. Keep the ball alive. Jesse Miller going to set up to Lauren Bishop. Lauren Bishop dug out by Lauren Forrester. Nice hit by Bishop, but even better dig by Lauren Forrester. Macy Paul's over to Blair Busenbark. Blair Busenbark going to serve it over. Dug out by Forrester. A much more focused North County team. Wherever it is, match point it seems. Jesse Miller going to set it up to Lauren, and she's going to reverse hit it behind her head into the net. Game's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. 24-21 Farmington lead. North County does have the serve. Farmington does have a good receiving core, though. Macy Paul's the leader of that receiving core. Just Blair Busenbark lightly taps it. Ashley Moore going to hit it back over. Trying to catch Farmington Knights off guard, but they were ready for anything. Just Blair Busenbark on the second attempt. Lauren Forrester. Man, Jesse Miller gets it over with a diving one-handed save. This ball is alive. Nice little rally going on. Blair Bismarck ends it with a curling spike as the Knights take the second set 25-21. Valiant effort by the North County Raiders, but they just did not have the same amount of firepower that the Knights had in this game. Very focused Raiders team, but just comes up short in both sets. And that'll wrap up this match from Black Knight Fieldhouse here in Farmington, Missouri. I'm Tyson Gray, and again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications, check us out on YouTube, and we will come. And I believe our next event is tomorrow night, the homecoming primetime game. The Sykeston Bulldogs come up to Farmington, Missouri to match up with our Farmington Knights in a varsity football contest. We will come with you tomorrow with that, but for tonight, that is it. Again, I am Tyson Gray, and we will catch you guys later.